Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight for the Amelia's Dragon Goddess Boutique Showcase. I am here with my partner in life and crime, Jonathan Montgomery Pollock, and of course, the creator of the incense blends. Everybody, please admire Jonathan's new hairstyle. So thank you once again for joining us for the Amelia's Dragon Goddess Boutique Showcase. We don't want this to be to take up too much of your time. We just wanted to share some of the items with you so that you could see them and get familiar with them. And I want everybody to know that if you place an order after seeing this, you can put in the comments what you would like to order. If you're interested in anything, you can also contact me afterwards. You can email me, send me a message. All of that information is in the description of the video, but you will get a 15% discount if you email or message me with the discount code coupon code FB Live, so FB Live, and all of the items are always going to be $5 shipping. So I will mention that again, of course, towards the end of the video. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the origins of Dragon Goddess Boutique and how we kind of came up with this. This is our mini side hustle. You know, we're not going to get rich quick. And we're not going to get rich slow from selling incense. It's just a fun, extra cool thing that we had both always wanted to do, and it's really designed for us to sell these items in person when we go to events. And Joseph has a question: can I order JP? Private message me about pricing.
Stock's limited.
Yeah.
We could work something out.
Hourly, perhaps available. So I came up with the name and came up with some of the logo ideas. Jonathan put the logo together, and Jonathan came up with the incense menus and lists of ingredients and put all that together. So I'm looking forward to being able to showcase and sell the items in person at events when that becomes possible again in this world that we're living in right now. But for now, everything is on sale through my online store with direct links through like a square checkout, so it's really easy and user-friendly. And then I can personally invoice people for orders of more than one of different kinds of items. So anyway, let's talk more about the process. JP, do you want to talk us through
Sure.
The incense making process?
Yeah, so so I'm not completely new to incense making. I made incense when I was a little kid. It was a fun activity for me when I was like 10 years old. But now that we have the resources to kind of explore, play with some more interesting ingredients, we thought it would be cool to get back into it. So to start, I mean, it's a even though the blends that we've decided on are fairly simple. I mean, it was months of kind of trial and error, taking notes.
Survey, right?
Yeah. So what we did was we started with just choosing. So these are dry incense cones. So they consist of a base, resins, and like aromatics. So so once we chose what particular style of base and what kind of resins and aromatics we wanted to use, we put a little survey on Facebook, and with several different options, and we took the two most popular options and experimented with those. So that was a process that was kind of, some of these ingredients we've never messed with before, so we were excited to experiment.
And all of the ingredients are sustainably sourced, right? So JP went out of his way to make sure that we weren't ordering endangered plant ingredients.
Yeah.
And that we were ordering from other small businesses to support them as well.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of the ingredients for standard incense, recipes are pretty not ecologically sound. So sandalwood is a very popular wood. That would be both a base and an aromatic sort of. And there's a lot of sandalwood in both of these blends, but this is Australian sandalwood, which is slightly different. It's a different species than the white sandalwood and red sandalwood, and it's an evergreen. Since it's so hard to cultivate sandalwood in Australia, they do sort of a pruning method. So there's two ways to have an ecologically sound sandalwood source. One is to use dead wood, which is just the tree is dead, and then they could do whatever they want with it. The other is to sort of prune a little bit and keep the tree alive, so they're not just wiping out, entire, orchard. Would it be an orchard? I don't know.
It's a good question. A vineyard.
a tree farm. But so I can go down the list here of just the ingredients because it's kind of exciting. So this is the first. We call it the Tarot Contemplation Blend, just because looking through the books, there's a lot of some of the ingredients have been have correspondences to tarot and stuff like that.
Yeah, keep in mind that it's incense that's just, it's for fun if you're just into burning incense, but that each one has been carefully curated to serve other types of purposes depending on whether or not you are more magically inclined, if you practice different types of religious practices or meditative practices, or even if you are one of our paranormal investigator friends and you burn incense before or after certain types of events and activities that you do. So it's, Tarot Contemplation Blend and Banishment Blend. It's kind of these big names, but they can be used for a number of purposes. So go ahead.
And unlike the incense that you generally get at a head shop or something, or a metaphysical shop, which are mostly wood bases with perfumed oils, there's no oils in these incenses. They're not as perfumey as what you would expect from a regular cone incense you get at the store. These are all natural woods, resins, and herbs.
They have a really nice, clean smell. They burn nicely also, and we'll demo that too.
This one here, if you're going to describe the unburned smell, it's kind of like it's sort of like a smoky, warm smell. So what's in this is that Australian sandalwood, Japanese mako powder, which has sort of a clovey type of scent. That's like mako powder is the wood pulp inside of I forgot the name of the plant, but you can Google it. And it's what binds the bark to the tree. So it acts as a binding agent as well. So it's a wood, but it acts when you mix it with water, it almost turns into wood glue. So that's what's holding it together. So it's Australian sandalwood, the Japanese mako, and then there's the resin. So there's black storax bark, which is not the same as black storax bark is European, and it's from the liquid amber orientalis plant, a tree. It's one of the ingredients in what's the dry stuff what's the stuff that you just keep around the house that smells?
Potpourri?
Potpourri. It's a very potpourri. It's an ingredient in potpourri. It's very potpourri-ish. There's Somalian Ogaden myrrh resin, which is part of the the church incense blend, like frankincense and myrrh. Benzoin Siam, which is a very kind of a smoky resin. Clove buds, galangal root, which is like in the ginger family, so it has a very warm sort of aroma. Indian white damar. So Indian white damar is also used in some church incense blends as a substitute for mastic. So mastic is used in cooking and incenses, but it's not necessarily the most ecologically sound. It's just not good to buy a lot of that stuff. So it's Indian white damar is a good substitute if anybody wants to make incense that has what did I just say? That has
I'm concentrating on
mastic in
looking
it. So
pretty.
And this has mace in it, and to bind it, It's bound with a combination of water and vervain leaf. So.
And there are some photos. I think I have a photo album, and then I have some public photos as well that you can view on here on Facebook to show the actual incense making process. So literally everything was made by hand. We even lost a batch initially, trying to get everything perfected. But Jonathan actually, caked all of the ingredients together. Some people had commented that they thought we were selling handmade chocolates. So sorry to disappoint. It's incense. And then shaped each one individually. So each one is hand shaped. And then the ones that we would send out would be slightly larger than the one we're burning now, because the batch that we kept for ourselves to kind of demo and enjoy for us were the ones that turned up a little smaller. So I did want to share we can just watch that for a little bit. So the Tarot Contemplation Blend, it's $5. All the pricing is very straightforward. It's $5 for 5 cones, $10 for 10 cones. Easy math. I will show you the attractively packaged kits that we put together. Everything comes with a handwritten affirmations card. So we also wanted to make sure there was a personal touch involved, and that that we were sending out some positive vibes and positive energies through doing this too, while we're at it, of course. And so this is well suited for general meditation, relaxation, ritual use, if that's what you're into, and that can be and that applies to different types of spiritual paths and religions and everything, like I mentioned earlier. Some of the associations of these ingredients include healing, protection, peace, courage, prosperity, awareness, clairvoyance, luck, consecration, love, purification, and psychic visions. And so I will also show you, and hi to everybody. Hi, Ron. Hi, Dan. So when you order the 5-pack of the Tarot Contemplation Blend, it comes in this cute little box, and then it comes with, the affirmations card with the affirmation written on the back, and then we have our cute little logo. Goodness, I can use the camera. You can sort of see that our lighting is not the most bestest. Our cute little logo and everything that I'm proud of because we worked so hard on it. So that's what the 5-pack looks like. And the 10-pack, it's even fancier. It comes in the black bag, and you get the affirmations card, and then of course the incense. That's probably the most important part. So that's what those look like. And did you want to talk about, let's see. So definitely check out the photos that are available on my page if you want to see some more of the incense making process. I think we covered I saw Jonathan do a lot of research. So it was months of research. We came up with this idea last summer, and we're like, this sounds fun, and it sounds like totally doable, and it'll be easy. And it obviously was doable, but it was not easy. It was really complex. And so JP really went to work on trying out. He made different types of incense first, like just a few little batches of cones here and there, perfecting the recipe. Like I said, we kind of lost one batch. Started over again. The next one turned out perfect, and that was for the Tarot Contemplation Blend, and the Banishment Blend turned out great. So let's talk about the Banishment Blend next.
Yeah, and while this is burning, this is we're both sensitive to smoke, so this isn't terribly. It's not irritating. It's right in front of our faces. It's wafting in our eyes.
I'm personally extremely impressed with how well and how nicely it burns, and it's nice and smooth and everything. And the neighbors don't complain. So
yeah, and it sort of dies out too. The room doesn't smell for much longer.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not like the stuff that you buy in the store that has what you were saying, that sort of sometimes that can be fun, but it can kind of have that lingering sort of choky kind of perfumey-ness to it. Okay, Banishment Blend.
Banishment Blend. Well, the ingredients for that, let me get my little list here. So that also is based on that Australian sandalwood powder and Japanese mako. That's the that's the base of it, and what's different, and it also has the Indian white damar. But what's different in this is the banishment blend has Kenyan black myrrh, which is just a little earthier than standard. This one has what I consider to be like standard myrrh, and the banishment blend has black myrrh. It also has Peruvian black copal, which is a little bit more. If anybody's ever burned copal incense, there's a dozen different variety of copal out there. The black copal has more of a pine kind of aroma to it, and the banishment blend, it has angelica root, clove buds, juniper berries, pinon pine resin, which is very nice, and instead of water, with an herb as the wedding agent to mix it up, we used red wine for the banishment blend.
And that gave it a really, really nice, both of them have a wonderful aroma. The banishment blend aroma is like a little bit stronger. So both of them, I would say, have that nice kind of almost like a holiday sort of churchy smell, which I just love. And they're both very enjoyable. The Tarot Contemplation blend is very like
mild.
Yeah, it's mild. It's earthy. It's what I would refer to in professional terms as hippy dippy, and
a little spicy.
A little spicy. Yes, that's probably the word I was looking for. And the banishment blend has like this really deep, sort of beautiful aroma, and it's a little bit stronger, but not crazy stronger. It's
more like incensey. It's like more incensey, a little more churchy.
A little bit more on the churchy end, and I really love that one too. We've been burning that one actually a little bit more, just around the house. And then as far as like ritual use, it has that stronger smell so that it can, perform what it does, which is to be well suited for meditation, or rituals, or whatever floats your boat, that involve healing, protection, courage, purification, and exorcism. And so that's exorcism in the symbolic sense of banishing negative energies and sort of, that type of purification, going back to that. Like again, for our paranormal ghost geek friends out there who actually do use these types of tools before or after they go into different types of situations, this would be well suited for use in this as well.
Yeah, it's used for, the ingredients are used for exorcism practitioners, for legit exorcisms too.
Yeah, pretty badass. Yeah. And so I'll show you, there's really no difference in the appearance of the banishment blend. It's like slightly redder than the Tarot Contemplation blend. But again, I'll just show you the packaging. So the 5-pack, again, $5, 5 for 5, 10 for 10. It comes in this cute little box when you get the fiver, and then you get the affirmations card, handwritten affirmations on the back. We write them out for every single time, and then comes with, of course, this logo that I will be showing everybody forever, because I'm just very proud of how adorable it is. We worked hard, right? So, and then the 10-pack comes in this fancy bag with the affirmations card, and then you can see them better. They almost look like old nails that you would find in a coal mine. So I've been watching a lot of mining exploration videos throughout the quarantine period. So that's what that reminds me of, I'm sure. It's like a Rorschach test, right? Is that what it is?
Rorschach test, yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. All right, so I think that that we covered that good stuff. We covered the aromas. So I do want to talk about the Dragon Meditation bundle, which is not does not come with incense. It's a whole different ball game. This was something extra that I wanted to throw in that was sort of like a magical bundle that I wanted to put together. Jonathan is more of the magical practitioner. I'm more of somebody who's into like meditation and spiritual exploration and everything. And I also really just love dragons. As you know, many of you saw me wearing a dragon costume last year for our Spooky Story Tuesdays and our Snake Nanigans and Stories series. So, but I am a lifelong lover of dragons and magic in that sense of the word as well, just things that are cool and magical. So we have 4 different styles of the Dragon Meditation Bundle, which comes with a dragon figurine. There's blue for intuition, green for abundance, purple for joy, and red for action. And so you would select which color you want, and then it comes with, and I'll show you, a locally sourced chime candle with a cute little black candle holder and a corresponding handwritten affirmations card. So it's ideal for contemplation and meditation. Again, journeying. So if journeying is something that you also practice, dragon oracle journeying and meditation is it's a whole rabbit hole that you could go down, and that's kind of something that has been fascinating to me as well on my own spiritual journey. Or it's just for fun if you like collecting dragons and you like to light candles and stuff. It's good for that too. So this is an example. Try to hold this up. So here's the blue dragon. This is the one that's featured on the website too. Can't really get, it's just, everything is so fuzzy, but you can see we've got the dragon figurine and the candle inside of the candle holder. And then the affirmations card is right there. And right now, the candles that come with the dragons are not scented. They are themed with the color of the dragon, but that could also change. So the dragon figurines could change, although the color schemes will stay the same. And then the candles themselves may change depending on what I find cool and where we might source them from and everything. And so each little kit, of course, is put together with a lot of love and a lot of joy. And we, the affirmations card kind of bring it together because we want it to be something that is personal and meaningful also. So hello to Shelly and hello to Ben. Thank you all for joining us. And yeah, so I think we covered a lot of stuff on my little list of things to cover. So I do want to remind you that all the links to everything are in the description, and that if you want a 15% discount on anything that's in the online store, including my books, and autographed postcards. And if you order from my online store, all of my books they cost a few dollars more plus the shipping, and they all come obviously signed, and they come with an autographed postcard. But 15% off your entire order. If you want to email me or message me or put in the comments whatever you want, just use code FBLive, and I will send you an invoice with the discount. And you can easily pay through credit card. It's all through Square. It's through like the Square online store. And if you aren't comfortable with that, or some people would just rather do write a check or do a PayPal thing or something else that they're used to, we can totally work with that as well. We will collect your money via any means necessary. So we're open to all of that. And so Shelly is asking if we have a recommendation for somebody's birthday that would be calming and light. So I would recommend the Tarot Contemplation Blend if they're into incense or candles and things that they can burn. And then I would also probably recommend one of the Dragon meditation bundles. And I think for that, I would either pick the blue one for intuition or purple for joy. And I can show you what the other colors look like. And then, of course, so this is the red one. And like I said, these may rotate, but we do love these in particular. But, if I see something that's really cool, or if I get a special request or something like that, like we can kind of tailor these to people's interests and everything too. So any other questions we would also love to answer. If you all have questions out there about the incense making process or about product. I mean, we have 3 items, so this is like super duper boutique-y. Oh, and everything is $5 shipping. I think I mentioned that before, but just so you know, whatever you order, if you order one item from the store, you can easily go through the checkout process. If you want to order more than one item of the same thing, it's easy. If you want different types of items, just contact me and I'll send you an invoice. It'll be super, super duper easy peasy. Do you have any other things that you wanted to add about anything?
I think we covered everything.
I did want to share that we did get our first review. Short and sweet. It's also in the description, so I'm just going back to look at it real quick. It says, the stuff you guys sent me is fabulous and a nice blend of tradition and innovation. Thanks again. And that comes from our friend David Moore, who is a magical practitioner, and again, these are meant to be suited for any types of and any levels of spiritual interest or just for funsies. So it's definitely been interesting for me to learn about a lot of this stuff, and how complex and cool it is. So if there are no questions, we'll stick around until 6:30. Oh, okay, so Shelly, the link should be in the description of the video under Join Us Now. If you keep scrolling down, let me know if you see the links to everything. If there's a link to the store, and then there's links to the each specific item. But my online store is connected with my website, so you can get there just by going to ameliacotter.com and then clicking on store, or ameliacotter.com/p/store.html. And that'll take you to everything that you could possibly want to see. And I'm always available for questions, and so is Jonathan. If you are interested more in like how the ingredients are sourced and put together, maybe next time for the next batch. And we have this big supply. I'll show you. I think we'll have a nice supply for a while yet, with everything that we managed to put together. I'm really proud of this. But I think for the next batch that we work on, we'll definitely do like a video demonstration of how Jonathan actually makes the incense, because that was so cool. But you can see some of those photos on my Facebook page and on Jonathan's Facebook page too. But wait, there's more. Order in the next 20 minutes and the discount will be the same. Just one more reminder that, for the 15% discount off of your entire order of anything that you would possibly want to get, just hit me up with the code FBLive. And that's also in the description. And if it's not showing up for some reason right now, it should pop up right after we end the live session, and then it'll pop up on my wall. All right, we're going to stick around for one more minute. You're welcome, Ron. Thanks for joining. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to spend some time with us this evening. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate you supporting us too. This has been fun. It's just, it's just meant to be something fun for our enjoyment and yours. All right, it's 6:30. So we are going to head out, and we hope that you have a wonderful evening. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. So stay healthy and well and safe, everybody, okay?
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.